Selamat malam, perkenalkan nama saya Tessa Taufania Panjaitan dengan NPM 21411-200. Yang terhormat Bapak Hernando Rizky Dalimunte, STMT, selaku dosen pengampu mata kuliah dasar dari telekomunikasi. Baiklah, di sini saya akan menjelaskan materi mengenai communication telepon system. Selanjutnya definisi komunikasi telepon system. Baiklah, di sini saya akan menjelaskan telepon sistem konsep. Yang pertama, telepon network is often called as PSTN atau Public Switch Telephone Network. Yang kedua, telepon device. Yang ketiga, center office atau CO, yaitu suatu istilah yang menggambarkan pusat jaringan telepon atau dalam suatu kota. Tugasnya menyediakan daya untuk telepon, merouting panggilan, merekam tagihan telepon, dan sebagainya. Yang selanjutnya itu trunk atau E1, link atau kabel between CO to other CO. Selanjutnya local loop, pasangan kabel telepon yang terhubung antara central office dan pesawat telepon rumah atau kantor. Selanjutnya ada switch, yaitu perangkat yang meroute komunikasi ke buyer atau tempat yang lain. Yang pada awalnya switch terbuat dari banyak switch mekanik. Saat ini mayoritas switch adalah elektronis bahkan digital. Digital switch lebih reliable dan menawarkan banyak keuntungan. Selanjutnya ada distribution network, yaitu MDF dan rumah kabel. Selanjutnya ada basic telepon terminal. Seperti pada gambar di sini terdapat speed circuit, speaker, mikrofon, lalu keypad dan hawk switch. Mikrofon receivernya itu dari out in. Selanjutnya ada mikrofon dari balance circuit. Yang pertama itu a basic phone can be made by asking just for a need. Yang pertama ada the bell, the hawk switch, the keypad, and the speech circuit. Modern keypad also dual tone dialing. Selanjutnya ada the speech circuit adapts voice level and isolates mic and speaker. Selanjutnya ada over-fi, the telephone system, wired and wireless. Yang pertama analog telepon system, kedua digital telepon system, ketiga cellular telepon system. Selanjutnya ada the analog telepon system. The analog system was the first telephone system established worldwide. Currently, telephone systems in a lot of countries are still completely analog. In time, however, the system will become redundant as the world switches to digital telephone. The components of the telephone system includes yang pertama ada mikrofon, receiver, transmission system, dan yang terakhir switching and signaling system. Terdapat telepon sistem komponen, bisa kita lihat di sini ada sebuah gambar di mana signaling and switching system. Transmission system, dia dari mikrofon terus ke receiver lalu menyebar ke gedung-gedung yang lainnya. Air into an electrical signal. Selanjutnya ada receiver, yaitu convert the received electrical signal into sound wave atau the reverse action of a microphone, e.a. loudspeaker. Selanjutnya ada transmission system, conveys the information representing the audio signal from the microphone to the receiver. Yang terakhir ada signaling and switching system, determines and makes appropriate connections among the parts of the transmission system to create a path from the transmitter to the receiver. Selanjutnya itu the digital telephone system. Will the description of the analog telephone system provides an accurate overview of the principles of the current telephone system. It is a fact the most telephone calls today are really digital telephone calls. In a digital telephone system, the two ends of the call are analog and the middle section is digital. conversions from analog to digital (E or D) and back to analog (T or R) are made in such a way that it is essentially impossible for human ear to determine that there was any conversion at all. Yaitu although the analog telephone system is gradually being converted to digital, the input and output of the system still remains analog because the eventual output is for humans that are only able to process analog information. Counts at present, most telephone calls are analog from the telephone at home to the first switching office. So the A or D and D or A conversion is made at this office. In the future, as telephone system become all digital, this conversion from E or D and from D or I will be made within the telephone set at home. The E or D conversion process was explained in the previous lectures. The voice signal and analog waveform was sampled at the sampling frequency and cranked to a number of levels. The values were the assigned binary codes to complete the conversion process from analog to digital. Selanjutnya, the or A process was also explained briefly. The bits were decoded into the requested value and a word count. Yang pertama for voice, we recall that the standard setting frequency is 800 Hz. Yang kedua, the standard number of the quantization level for audio signal is 256 equates 8 bits. So the bit rate for a digital telephone call is 8000 kali 8 sama dengan 64 bits per second atau 64 kilobyte. This is the bit rate that would reach the center office if the E or D conversion was being done inside the telephone at home. Since many calls arrive at the center office, they can all be combined the switch to other center to be routed to the destination. Combining many channels and sending the simultaneously through a single transmission line is called multiplexing. We will learn more about this in a later chapter. Counts. One advantage of digital transmissions is that after digitalization, all types of information are in the form of bits. So a single system such as a telephone system can be added to car telephone calls, internet that or any other that at a suitable bit rate. Selanjutnya, the cellular telephone system. The cellular telephone system is different from the previous system that we discussed because the major transmission medium are instead of wires atau between the mobile unit and the base station, as in the analog and digital telephone system. Selanjutnya ada in a cellular system, the signal from a mobile unit or cell phone to the base station is transmitted by radio wave through the air instead of through metallic wires. However, the signal from the base station is sent to a mobile switching center and possible to a telephone center office through electrical wires where it is switched to the appropriate destination. The antenna at the base station convert the radio wave to electrical signal and circuit in the base station send the signal to the appropriate mobile switching center. Selanjutnya the cellular concept base station. Di sini ada gambar yang bisa kita lihat sendiri. An example cellular telephone system. Ini kita dari And Anywhere Are You kita look ke telepon center office, mobile switch and center base station. Ini akan menyebar kayak dia menyapa melalui telepon. Kemudian ada base station, itu dari listrik. Selanjutnya ada base station seperti dia berkomunikasi melalui jarak jauh. How cellular telephone system, the area or a city or a part of town is divided into a number of cells, typical 2 to 9 miles in the size, but can be smaller for more crowded areas, and a base station is positioned within each cell. If other automobile phone is within a particular cell, the call is handled by the corresponding base station within that cell. 3. The base station transmits the signal to the mobile switching center, are also called MTSO, with switching the signal to another base station or to a public switching telephone network PSTN, depending on the destination of the call, whether an automobile unit or a regular telephone. So as a user moves from one cell to another, the call is handed over to the base station of the other cell. This is called handoff. And the handover is hopefully transferred to the answer. Next, how cellular telephone system bisa kita lihat pada gambar ini MTSO atau Mobile Telephone Switching Office dan PSTN, Public Switching Telephone Networking. Selanjutnya, the mobile unit, the base station in a cell communication at a certain frequency. The signal from the mobile unit arrives at the antenna of the base station and is converted into the electrical signal. Base station antenna ada 3 sektor, kemudian 1 or 3 of cell is converted by each sector of antenna. Oke, mungkin itu saja yang bisa saya sampaikan. Jika ada kesalahan dalam penjelasan saya mohon maaf. Sekian dan terima kasih.